One piece I try to touch on with every St. Jude message that we send out into the public is that the Dream Home is the ability for the marketplace to support St. Jude, but also get an opportunity to give something back. Hi guys, this is Cyndie Roche with New Home Made Simple. Today we are going to talk about something near and dear to our hearts, the St. Jude Dream Home campaign, and how we are involved, how you can get involved, and introduce you to celebrity designer and St. Jude Design Ambassador, Michael Moloney.
Hello. Hi, Cyndie.
Hi.
How are you?
Thanks for joining us.
Of course.
We are doing so much today, so just to give a scope, we have now just launched and opened our 2018 Dream Home.
Amazing.
And now we're thinking about what we're going to do next year. So I asked you to join me so you can talk to not only myself, but the group that is going to watch this in perpetuity about why you got involved.
Originally, I got involved with Dream Home because back in the day when I was on Extreme Makeover, we did great things for families that needed it and children that needed it. Like design was actually performing a function to help somebody and help a family, and I missed doing it. And one of the builders who built a home for us on Extreme, the DeYoungs, in Fresno, California.
Great Dream Home builders.
Amazing human beings.
Yeah.
I knew they were involved, but I didn't know at what level they were involved. And so they were down in LA and they said, we want to take you to dinner. And we had dinner and I said, hey, you guys, I'd love to volunteer with you. What could I do? I'd love to be part of the community of St. Jude and all the supporters. And they came up with the idea of me designing. They actually wanted me to design the whole house for them.
That's super simple, right?
It's a little much. So I said, what about we just do one room? They came up with the idea of Michael's Mystery Suite. And the reason that we did that is keeping a mystery. You can lock it off. You can isolate the room. Mm-hmm. And so this is my third year now, and now they've made me a design ambassador, which is pretty awesome.
I know, we're so lucky to have you.
So I get to do my two favorite things, and that's designing and giving back and combining that for a purpose.
It is, it's been an amazing process to watch from my perspective.
You mean watching me?
Yeah, actually, as a matter of fact. I'm not a designer.
Right.
At all. I feel like we've established that. And
everybody's good and everybody has their thing, you know?
Yeah,
so
design.
I could not do what you do.
Excel spreadsheets. Go me. But all that being said, when you started to design the mystery suite for this year's house and you're throwing out color samples and you're throwing out design ideas, I was like, okay.
Well, let's give them a step back because what happens is I was here in January for what's called groundbreaking on this piece of land that we're sitting on right now.
Legitimately this land,
And it was winter and it was cold and it was dark.
It was frigid and we were standing on ice on top of mud.
Frozen mud.
Yeah.
So I fly in for that, and then after that groundbreaking, I meet with the builder and their group and their designers and the Stash and Ashley Furniture representatives.
Yes.
And so that's when my mind starts rolling. Okay, what have I got? What am I going to do? And that's how the process begins. That was one day. And then it's been, how many months later?
It's 7.
7 months later. I flew in the day before yesterday. And yesterday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., pulled it together and we pulled it off. But just to give you a timeline process of how that works.
Yeah.
I don't actually remember where I got this theme from. I know it's inspired by my travels.
It's beautiful.
Well,
and we'll throw up some pictures on our closed Facebook group. And I will post some pictures.
It's beautiful. Sorry.
It's so us to do this. So, I mean, and here's the best part. There are so many people involved in the Dream Home campaign, and we legitimately just enjoy every one of them.
Yeah, you got a really amazing group of people.
Isn't that crazy?
It's really cool to see everybody working hard but coming together for the right reason and having fun at the same time.
Oh, yeah. And,
you need to tell them how they can check out that video that you guys shot.
Oh, yeah. Well, okay. So,
because it's worth your time.
We are crazy, and we enjoy our insanity with a bunch of people. And so all of our trade partners that donate to the home or contribute in some way come together on what we call our video shoot day, and we play a song and we lip sync a video and we choreograph ridiculousness, and then we post it on the internet for all to enjoy.
So how do they find it? On your website?
Yeah, it'll be posted on our website. Okay. I'm sure it'll be posted on St. Jude's website.
Yeah.
It will legitimately live in.
It just kind of shows you about the family that they've created and the fun that they have while doing something as amazing as this.
Yeah, so, one piece I try to touch on with every St. Jude message that we send out into the public is that the Dream Home is the ability for the marketplace to support St. Jude, but also get an opportunity to give something back. So it's a $100 ticket. You get a 1 in 10,000-ish tickets are sold every year. So you have a 1 in 10,000-ish chance to win, which are great odds.
Yeah, and there's other great prizes, too.
There are,
yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And then we draw for a winner, and somebody gets to own the home. And every year we've had the opportunity to meet the winners and get to know them, and they're part of our family now, too.
I mean, can you imagine just winning a house for $100?
Yeah.
And it's not even an investment because every dollar goes to the kids.
Yeah. And that's a great segue. I didn't even prep you for that, but that's awesome because in this market, our house is 100% donated. So what that means is all of our trade partners, all of the laborers, the construction teams.
That's amazing.
Isn't it crazy?
Everything's donated, and these guys are the only people who have done this 5 years in a row, and that's a huge accomplishment. The goal from the St. Jude teams is that's the goal for them to get to as a builders, to get to this what's it called?
Zero hero.
Zero hero, and you guys are 5-time.
Yeah, we can't claim that we did that. I will say that our trades every single year step up.
Sure,
but
it takes, water runs downhill,
Well, when we get together at that at that groundbreaking that you had mentioned earlier, one of the things that we do is this plea for donation. So I stand up in front of 300 of our closest friends and ask them to support us. And my father's quote is now a little prolific in the St. Jude community. But he said to me when I was very young, if you're capable, then you're responsible. And if God gave us the gifts and the hands to be able to do this, then it's our responsibility to do this. And
absolutely.
I am so incredibly grateful for having you be a part of the St. Louis campaign.
Thank you.
I've already petitioned St. Jude that they give us Michael back next year. So the very last thing I want to touch on is that we are looking for your help, and we would love to know what you would like to have in next year's Dream Home. So you can email us, you can get on Facebook and join our group and start messaging us what you want, and then we're going to have some giveaway prizes for the people whose ideas get incorporated into next year's
and
house.
I'm open to ideas too for the mystery suite
To inspire.
Yeah, I mean, what I try to do in this mystery suites is do something that you're not normally going to see in sort of a model type home.
Yeah,
it's a little bit more fulfilled. It's a little more over the top. It's a little bit more cohesive.
It's amazing, and it makes the rest of my house that we did. Yeah, we got some work to do.
Yes. That's my goal.
Yes. His is a absolute.
Well, I'm doing one room and you guys are doing a huge house. So.
I'm just so impressed. I'm still so impressed to see you run around all day to stores that normal people can shop in and turn what I thought was questionable into literal, I don't want to leave. It's amazing.
So here's the funny thing. The room is a very bright blue. It's actually this color, blue and white. And when they started finishing and painting, and the builders, and I think someone said your CFO came in and said, what is he doing? This is nuts. Look at this place. But it's all about layering, utilizing the same colors over and over and over. And we
gorgeous.
shopped at,
At home.
Home Goods, at home, Target, and really, and Stash furniture. But I mean, anybody can do it. It's just having the right eye and editing out.
Not those of us that do Excel
Well, that's why I'm
spreadsheets.
trying to share it with them because it's really easy.
Yeah.
If you look at it, there's 3 colors. That's it. It's not rocket science.
There is a very choice video of Michael destroying a fake plant that you should partake in.
Because there are no palm trees in Missouri.
No, there aren't, actually.
Somebody looked for 2 hours.
My gosh, you got one.
I got one. Come hell or high water.
So we'll separate all of the fake plants from the world so that Michael doesn't destroy a fake plant next year. But
I could order ahead.
Oh, novel idea.
Novel idea.
Awesome.
It's not really how this works, though. It's pretty much fly by the seat of your pants.
I know, but that's what makes it so fun and exciting.
It is. It's very similar to Extreme Makeover because I have one day.
Yeah.
In the show, I would have one day even less to put the whole house together.
That's crazy.
You know, as far as moving furniture in and then accessorizing it and doing all the layers, and that's what happens here.
Well, I am so grateful that you have joined St. Jude, that you were able to come to St. Louis, and that you did such an amazing job for the people.
Thank you. I mean, it's a blessing to be able to do it. I've made new friends, and we're making a lot of money for the kids, and yeah, I hope I'm back.
Yeah. Well, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. You can find this podcast on newhomeMadeSimple.com, and of course, it will be posted on all the social media outlets.
Buy a ticket, $100, win a house.
That's right. It's for the kids.
For the kids.
Thank you.